General Ahmed Sharif, thank you very much for joining us in this interview. Let me begin where it ended. Do you think this ceasefire would hold?
Pakistan Armed Forces are a professional armed forces, and we adhere to the commitments that we make. And we follow in letter and spirit the instructions of the political government and the commitments that they hold. So, as far as Pakistan Army is concerned, Pakistan Armed Forces is concerned, the ceasefire will hold, is holding. And there have been confidence building measures in communications between both the sides. However, if any violation occurs, our response is always there and then, but it is only directed at those posts and those positions from where the violations of the ceasefire happen. We never target the civilians, we never target any civilian infrastructure. That's the way we are. So our message is clear. We are for peace. We strive for peace, but if any violation is occurred, any aggression is made against Pakistan, then our response will be very assured, will be swift, it will be improved.
India is clearly not interested in restoring the Indus Waters Treaty, and Pakistan described it as an act of war, as an army. What your role would be here?
I think the government of Pakistan has made it absolutely clear. There's nothing more for the army to say. I can only say that it is some madman who can think that he can stop water of 240 million plus people of this country. Dare not, cannot.
And what, as an army, what an action you would take in order to make this not happen?
You will explain those actions? I hope that time doesn't come, but it will be such actions that the world will see, and the consequences of that may be felt for years and decades to come. Nobody dare stop water of Pakistan.
What is difference in 2025 conflict from the previous conflicts with India? What's new in this conflict?
I think first thing that is new is that it was, as far as the Indians are concerned, they built this conflict on pack of lies. And starting from the Pahalgam incident, post that, if you see, not a shred of evidence, not to date. 2-3 days ago, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has categorically come and stated that the investigations of the Pahalgam are still going on. So, an aggression, blatant aggression against the children, against the innocent citizens of Pakistan, women, elderly, destruction of mosques, desecration of Holy Quran. On what? On sheer allegations backed up by nothing. So first, it is based on pack of lies. Secondly, from the Indian perspective, I think there was more theater involved here in it, and fake news and propaganda, the way that dominated the Indian action, that is flabbergasted, because we don't see in professional armies and responsible countries to create the sort of warmongering and hysteria that was created before 6 and 7. I don't think the world has ever seen any country which claims itself at one hand to be Vishwa Guru, thumping chest on their media and their government, thumping chest and feeling proud that they have killed children and women. This is horrendous. This mindset that is being exhibited here by the Indian society, and particularly the political elite. I think this is something new. This is something that the world needs to see very carefully. And then putting out false claims as if the whole of the world and the people around them are just not seeing anything, and they are stupid. That we have taken over Islamabad, that the Karachi port is burning, that we have taken out aircraft, hiding behind lies even till today, that their aircraft have been shot down, not recognizing them, not acknowledging their dead ones, not acknowledging the people who have fallen in line of India, not even acknowledging them. So this hubristic mindset, this thing that you can cut off the public from the truth in today's world, where each projectile, each UAV, each aircraft leaves a digital signature. I think it is so the reckless behavior that the Indians showed firing missiles and firing projectiles into their own territory in the areas of the Indian Punjab where the Sikh community is living. And so that is, I think, something which is absolutely new. That this sort of mindset is prevailing. Which I don't know from where this overconfidence comes and this self-entitlement comes that you can get away with everything. This is at the peril of 1.6 billion people of this region and beyond. So this is something new.
In terms of warfare, what's new, you think?
In terms of warfare, you saw that, as I've already alluded, that it is that you mix your ground actions. There's so much fake news and so much disinformation and propaganda that it is difficult for people to understand that what is real and what is wrong. Even once the conflict has actually ended over there, has actually ended underground, still you see so much nonsense coming out from the and so that is something which is new. And as far as the conventional war is concerned, as well as the exchanges that occurred on there, I think what's new is that the Indians thought that based on their conventional forces, based on the conventional power, they can coerce in Pakistan. And so, alhamdulillah, Pakistan showed very clearly that only a partial response from us. Because we must understand that what the Pakistan armed forces have responded so far in this conflict, it is just one part of the conventional forces. Indian wanted that they need to that through the escalation on the eastern border, our forces were involved in counter-terrorism against the Indian proxies, the terrorist proxies that the Indians have mounted on Pakistan for decades. That there is a pull occurred on those forces and they go out towards the eastern front. And not a single soldier was pulled. So only through the partial application of forces and some part of our niche technologies, we have given a response that forced the Indian to this de-escalation. So new is that the Indians and I think the world at large have understood don't underestimate the resolve of the people of Pakistan and its armed forces, and don't think that remain in any confusion about it. And we are ready, and we will defend our territorial integrity and defense and sovereignty at all costs.
Can you confirm the figure that the Prime Minister said yesterday? 6 aeroplanes, Indian aeroplanes, were downed?
Yes, I can confirm that the 6th aircraft is a Mirage 2000. So we have because we don't make our claims based on without evidence. So once we have the confirmed evidence, we checked it, rechecked it, reconfirmed it. So then we came officially out yesterday. The Prime Minister of Pakistan claimed it, and told that the 6 aircraft were down on have been downed. And I can confirm that the make and type, that's a Mirage 2000.
Russia is a friendly country. Its weapons being used during this conflict, is it a matter of concern to you?
This is another aspect, I think, where the Indians have shown that how unhinged they have behaved in this. Certain friendly countries, certain countries have provided weapons to us. They are going for boycott and over there. So the Russian weapons, the French aircraft that they had, they all are very fine weapons, very good systems. It's more important is the important question here is who uses them and how they use it. So if we start going against the countries of the world on the basis of that, you provide this thing to him and this thing to that, I think this mindset is something that shouldn't be encouraged, because the technologies and these they are pervasive, they are everywhere. We are living in a very connected world. There is international trade of technology also, of arms also, and so many things. So we don't see it. I think we should not be seeing it in these terms, and we should not be making our interstate relations based on this. However, we have very astute diplomatic corps, and they are the one who take the calls and shots on this. As an army person, I am more concerned is who is firing and how is firing, or who is using the weapon and how is using the weapon. That's my main concern.